Artificial intelligence has already entered law enforcement. The important question for police leaders may no longer be, should officers use AI? A better question is, when they use it, what are the rules? An officer finishes an incident and has pages of notes, statements, observations, and actions to organize. Generative AI makes it tempting to ask a tool to turn that information into a polished narrative. And AI-assisted police report writing is no longer theoretical. The U.S. Department of Justice's COPS Office has documented agencies using specialized systems such as Axon Draft One and Trulio Field Notes. Other AI-assisted law enforcement documentation products, including Clavoric, are also entering this developing market. But here's where the conversation gets more complicated. AI can improve the appearance of writing without necessarily improving the underlying facts. If an officer leaves out an important detail, AI doesn't automatically know what actually happened. If AI adds an unsupported detail, who catches it? And if an officer changes an AI-generated draft, should that history be retained? Ultimately, who owns the final narrative? These aren't arguments against AI, they're arguments for governance. In fact, the emerging research should make departments cautious about exaggerated promises. One randomized controlled trial involving 85 officers and 755 reports found that AI assistance did not significantly reduce report writing time. A subsequent study found generally favorable officer perceptions and supervisors reporting improvements in quality and completeness, but also emphasized mixed reactions and the need for training and realistic expectations. That's an important lesson. The goal shouldn't be to adopt AI because it's new, and it shouldn't be to prohibit AI simply because it's unfamiliar. The goal should be to determine where AI adds value, where it creates risk, and where human judgment must remain absolute. For documentation, a sensible starting point is the officer provides the facts, AI assists with organization and drafting, and the officer verifies the information and remains responsible for the final document. Whether a department evaluates established platforms, newer tools such as Clavoric, or develops another approach entirely, leadership should understand what the technology does before informal AI use becomes standard practice. Perhaps the biggest AI risk facing law enforcement isn't that officers have already started using AI, but how departments will manage its use to ensure compliance and accountability.